What's going on, guys? Welcome to my T72 information guide walkthrough, all of the above and not really any of them video. I'm gonna talk about the T72 and some of the features on it. I'm gonna go through only the armor variant, not the anti-infantry or anti-air variant with the dual Dishkas and the missile launcher on it, just the one you see in front of you. So the first one we're going to talk about is the most upgraded variant. The footage I have here shows you the variant that you can get with basically all the upgrades. So you have the SHTORA system, you have the front and side SHTORA skirt, the top SHTORA skirt on the turret, the RCWS system, which is a remote controlled weapon system for the commander to use, as well as the hard kill active protection system. So basically that will destroy incoming projectiles, as well as smoke grenade launchers and thermal vision sights. It's got also an upgraded turret, and it's a beast. It's really expensive as well. It's 5,900 points, 5,950. So the base model is 3,200, and this one is 5,950, which is considerably more expensive. But yeah. The one that I use has its features a little bit stripped down, so it's got no RCWS, but it does have a soft kill APS, so it's basically, it deflects incoming projectiles, it doesn't destroy them like the hard kill APS does. The soft kill's a little bit cheaper, which is why I have it. It doesn't really work all the time, though, you're going to see later on, but it's still useful to have if you want to throw the extra 200 BP on it. Each of the tanks also has 3 types of ammo, so it's got APS, I think armor-piercing discarding sabot, which is anti-armor. It's got HE, which is high explosive for destroying components, and then it's got gun-launched APS FD, and then armor-piercing regular, so AP, for just destroying both armor and components. And this right here in front of you is the base model T72, so it's got no grenade launchers, even though it's out on the side, smoke grenade launchers, no RCWS, no active protection system, no special sights, no new turret, no SHTORA, really basic tank, but it's very cheap. It's only 3,250, or 3,200 battle points, so that's really good for what you get. And alright guys, so in this gameplay I don't actually engage any tanks. I only fight infantry and unmanned vehicles. I'll try to get more footage with tanks. The reason why it's difficult to actually get tank-on-tank combat is basically the enemy you have to fight against, they have to have the kill streaks for the tank, and they also have to get enough points, and if they're getting their asses kicked, they're not going to get the points, so likely you won't really fight them. I mean, there's a chance to see 1 or 2 tanks every match or so, but it's really difficult. And the early game tanks, you can showcase that, but I kind of wanted to show my model, and it was near the end of the match, and there was nobody on the enemy team had armor available, so it was just me kind of going at it. So yeah, as you can see, there's different thermals. There's the black and white, and the one that I use is the white on the black background. I guess it makes the white unit stand out better. I personally like that. And there's also thermal, green and red, and then there's like a green infer or green goblin type thermal. I haven't used it. And then the inverse white, black on white. So yeah, if you can see in the right side, there's HE and 7 APFSD, which is basically 14 HE is that's the 14 rounds of high explosive, and the 7 is the 7 rounds of armor-piercing fin discarded sabot, which is really good against armor. And vehicles, HE, like you saw right there, is used for clearing out objectives and kind of getting people, or blowing up components on tanks as well, and trying to get units that are hidden behind areas, as you'll see later on. But right here, I was trying to clear out this objective, and these guys were kind of holding it down tight, but I eventually cleared it out, and the tank is really badly damaged. Like, you can tell the optic on the sides of the screen is broken, and at this point, like on the bottom right, you can see that the vehicle status is almost destroyed, so I put the self-destruct system on, and basically it gives you like 10 seconds to evacuate the tank, and then after that, So, I mean, not to be used lightly, but at that point I figured, like, if I was... Hey guys, sorry about that, the video cut out, and the audio cut out there, so I couldn't finish what I was saying, but what I was trying to say was you would only blow it up if you had a good reason to. For example, you couldn't continue the fight, or, for example, some people do in BF3 or BF4, they would damage your tank, wait for you to bail out, then hijack your tank. And if you're carrying like an assault class or scout class without any RPGs, you can't do anything, and they pretty much are gonna jack your tank. So this enables you to blow it up without having any trouble of leaving your tank. So if that makes sense. And here I'll try and do some screenshots, just because if you guys can't tell, the tanks in this game are very beautiful and very highly detailed. The Farm 51 guys did a good job of really fleshing out the realism with these tanks. They don't make them too over the top, too techy, too gadgety. They add layers when necessary and as necessary, and obviously with customization you can make a more advanced tank, but at a more advanced cost. And the thing is like, it really improves squad play, especially with the RCWS, with the remote control weapon system. It's more expensive, so you're going to want to have another player up there covering you, and it kind of promotes that squad play that a lot of other tactical shooters do in other ways, but not necessarily as well as these guys do in this game. So I really like that about this, and it's not over the top, too expensive, too difficult to learn, too tactical. It's really easy to pick it up. I mean, you'll get the basics of it within maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then you can customize the tank the way you want and have at it. And that's the way I have it here with my options, and I like it. And if I want to, I can change it up later, and a lot of games don't have that customization, which this one does, and that's what makes it stand out. And here I'm trying to go back to A2, and I'll showcase something here that's really cool, and it bothered the hell out of me that it didn't work, but I guess that's how things are sometimes, and that's the APS system. So I took an RPG hit from that guy over there, and a second RPG hit, and the APS system did not deflect them at all. And then a third one came in, and this guy, his shots just kept landing, and my APS system did nothing. And then eventually he kills me, and I trade basically 4 RPGs for my tank, and my tank was 4250 points, and that took me a whole game to save up, so that's that. And anyways guys, if you want to see more customization or more tank gameplay, if you want to see Leopard gameplay, just leave a like and a comment what you guys want to see, subscribe. I'll try to get back to every one of you, but anyways, that was the T72 kind of guide, kind of walkthrough gameplay. But anyways, that's that. See you guys later.